George Santayana. Born in Madrid, Spain on December 16, 1863, George Santayana was a philosopher, poet, and literary and cultural critic. In 1872, his family brought him to the United States to be educated with 3 children from his mother's previous marriage. He attended Boston Latin School and Harvard, earning a BA in 1886, and then studied 2 years at the University of Berlin before returning to Harvard, from which he received an MA and in 1889 a PhD. Santayana was a member of the Harvard Philosophy Department from 1889 to 1912, when fellow faculty members included William James, Josiah Royce, and George H. Palmer. Among his students were T.S. Eliot, Conrad Aiken, and the U.S. Supreme Court Associate Justice Felix Frankfurter. Santayana may be best remembered as a revisionist American literary historian and critic, but he was also a major figure in American philosophy. The Sense of Beauty, 1896, his debut book, is considered the first important philosophical work on aesthetics written in the United States. In it, he argues that beauty is essentially a human sensual experience, and while this viewpoint has been influential on the field of aesthetics, Santayana himself subsequently rejected it. Of far greater importance is The Life of Reason, which was published in 5 volumes during 1905 and 1906, and is devoted to the application of reason to moral philosophy. Santayana did not publish another major philosophical work until Skepticism and Animal Faith in 1923. This functioned as a sort of prolegomenon to his most original work, The Realms of Being, consisting of 4 volumes published between 1927 and 1940. The work is a major foray into ontology, which Santayana divides into 4 realms: essence, matter, truth, and spirit, corresponding to his 4 volumes. The Realms of Being confirms Santayana's skepticism. He held that knowledge is faith in the unknowable and that, ultimately, matter is the only reality. He was raised as a Catholic, but by adulthood became an atheist and came to believe that religion was essentially the product of imagination. Santayana left the United States in 1912 and lived in France, Spain, and England until the end of World War I, when he settled in Rome. During World War II, he took refuge in a Roman convent and continued to live there until his death on September 26, 1952. Beyond his philosophical works, Santayana produced distinguished literary writing, including a novel, The Last Puritan, 1935, a play, Lucifer, 1899, and a 3-volume autobiography, Persons and Places, 1944, The Middle Span, 1945, and My Host, the World, published posthumously in 1953. He wrote poetry, Sonnets and Other Verses, 1894, and A Hermit of Carmel and Other Poems, 1901, and works of literary and social criticism. The latter includes 3 philosophical poets, Lucretius, Dante and Goethe, 1910, Egotism in German Philosophy, 1916, revised 1940, and Character and Opinion in the United States, 1920.
Are you a philosophy student or just have a general interest in philosophy? Since ancient times, brilliant philosophical teachings and dialogues taught by great luminous minds have deeply elevated the way we think and live. The Complete Philosophy Primer is a comprehensive, organized, easy-to-read, and all-encompassing guide specifically written for students in their first college-level philosophy course, as well as anyone with an interest in philosophy. With this jam-packed philosophical guide, you will optimize your knowledge in philosophy, logic, ethics, its history, and branches. Learn philosophical concepts, term definitions, and biographies. Find lists of essential books, films, blogs, websites, and other resources. Improve your writing skills. Learn how to argue effectively. And most of all, learn how to be a better student. Order your copy today to philosophize your mind and illuminate your wisdom.